Okay, guys, what we're gonna work on now is kind of a cross-body. We're gonna get a monster grip or a back grip, a strong back grip, and then if your opponent pushes out or hands out to avoid, we're gonna do a cross-body series of throws. And this is very effective. And a lot of guys think they're safe if they put their hands on you and bend over and hope. Well, it's not safe for them, you know. So we'll work on that. Derrick, can I have you demo and pick on? Okay, all right. We've got Aric here. So what's happening is, let me set it up, guys. Derrick's a lefty, so we're gonna do a lefty stuff here. Now, you see this a lot in sambo, or maybe you do BJJ. You don't see this excessive crouching so much like in judo, but you may. So no matter what jacket sport you've got, here it is. But look at Derrick's got a good left hand, kind of what is called a monster grip, or a good back grip, a solid back grip, we like to call it. And Aric's bending over and avoiding. Now, Aric, turn around, so you guys turn around so you can see what your right hand is doing. His right hand is blocking out. And a lot of guys they don't like the grip. They know they've been beat at the grip. They'll block out and stay away. So that's good for Aric in this case, the guy on the left. If Derrick were to come in straight for like a forward throw, that would block him out. Okay, yeah, I'd block it. But how to beat that? If you're Derrick, how to beat that is work crossbody. That's why crossbody throws are so effective. So Derrick's got a nice back grip with his left hand. His right hand's on the sleeve, as you can see. And Aric on the right there is blocking out with a hand, thinking he's safe. At least he's defensive, okay? Now, what we're going to do here, first in these series of throws, is what you always want to do in this case, if you're Derrick, the guy on the left, is to close your elbows in and squeeze them, crunch them in. Don't try to pull. There are more ways to break a balance than pulling somebody, okay? So in this case, we're going to close our arms in and kind of accordion him, you know, like squish him in, okay? Now at this point, Derrick with his right foot is just going to do a crossbody step, to step in as he continues to squish tight. So you can see here, guys, his right hand, Aric now, his right hand is just kind of useless because Derrick has stepped to the side. If Derrick were coming straight in, he could block it, bam, like that. Well, what Derrick is doing is nullifying that by coming to the side. It does nothing for the defender, okay? So you can get this angle. So what he's going to do now is he keeps kind of crunching him in. He's got that crossbody. He hits a Harai, Goshi, O Soto Gari, wham. You know, any crossbody type movement is good there. So let's kind of look at it more in full speed. Now, and by the way, Derrick may have a really strong, even have his belt grip. He may even have a belt grip. Get your left hand down on his belt even. You've got, and this guy is really bent over. And that's the case, it just gives you, if you're the thrower like Derrick is here, another handle, okay? So notice how he squishes his arms together, brings his elbows together. He's going to step in, step across, and hit. Now it looks like Aric's just dumping for him and diving for him, but he's not. He's already bent over. His shoulders are way ahead of his hips. He's off balance anyway. And you see a lot of wrestlers do this, guys. You see a lot, but he's putting his hand there. He's parking his hand there that thinks he's safe. Okay, so one more time that crossbody O Soto action. Okay, now if that doesn't work, guys, you got a Uchi from there, don't you? You want to try the Uchi? So a small inside reap right in there. It's almost the same type of an attack. It's the exact same grip. You squish them together, you step and catch it. Did you see how he did that? Derrick with his right foot stepped across, his left foot clips the foot and takes him right down. And in a real situation, a real match or a real fight, you'd follow him right to the ground and go right into ground fighting. So step across, boom, and you're right on top. You got a hold. So it's a great transition. So there we have two throws that are really kind of different, aren't they? A crossbody, big throwing Harai, Goshi, O Soto Gari, and the other one's more of a Uchi Gari, which is classic Uchi Gari there, actually. Let's leave it at that for now. Those are two good setups. But a guy thinks he's safe if he's bent over. And if he doesn't have good standing and throwing skills, bending over is a safe thing for him. One more time, Aric on the right thinks he's safe because he's pushing out, he's stopping, you know, he's doing all this stuff. But if Derrick would come across body, close it across, and hit, boom. And really, you could like bore in and really drill him. And I know Derrick, you've used this in competition, both in judo and sambo, a lot. So it really does work a lot. So let's try this, guys. Okay, it's a good skill. All right, go get them. I want all you guys doing. I think you do.